So, you're playing Aurelion Sol, right? One of the best mid lanes ever. But there's something a bit off about him, and you're not really quite sure what it is. I mean, he's got CC, he can fly across the map, he even does great damage after building 3 items. So what's really making you question your choice of main champion?
I hate this channel.
No! No! Is it the fact that every champion released after Aurelion Sol seems to have the ability to outmaneuver you with their 50 dashes and 5 million movement speed? Well, do I have the answer for you. Now, I know Electrocute is the big hotness right now with Aurelion Sol. You look on u.gg and bam, right smack in the middle, there it is. But man, I just want to catch people. Everyone just keeps running away so fast, dashing everywhere 5,000 times, a million times, whatever, over walls, over bushes, over me, over my mom, over your dad. Rylai's isn't enough anymore. With all the move speed demons out there on the Rift, it's just impossible to catch anyone with your stars or your Q or anything like that. I thought this was League of Legends, not Need for Speed 2, electric woman who could run fast boogaloo. In order to combat some of these crack badgers on the Rift, Predator has been my rune of choice as of late. Yes, it doesn't make us run any faster away from people. Getting away and from everyone dashing all over the place isn't gonna happen, really. See, Predator does 2 things for Aurelion Sol. The ability to catch up with people and be a lot faster running towards champions, meaning we hit a lot more Ws, maximizing our damage, which is pretty important because if you don't hit all the stars, it's pretty pointless to use the ability anyway. Secondly, it allows us to burst, not as much as Electrocute, but it allows us to control when the burst happens a lot more. So say you have a gank coming in from your jungler and you want to catch up and try to do a little bit of burst damage, maybe get a star surge a lot more quickly. Another great benefit of Predator is that since it's an instant cast, it doesn't interrupt our Common of Legend, our E, so we can actually use it while streaking across the sky, going for a gank. Really the ideal situations that you're playing for a roam, use your E, and right before you arrive at your destination, you pop Predators that don't know you're coming, and you get a decent amount of burst damage with a bit of movement speed, so you can kind of run on in, continuing the movement speed boost, kind of. Now, this does mean that we have to change up how we play in the lane. I have been playing Aurelion Sol completely wrong most of the time. I'm always under the assumption that I have to win my lane by defeating my enemy laner over and over and over again, getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of gold. That's not the case all the time. Lately these days, I've been taking TP and Predator. TP specifically so I can get back to lane, farm it up, go back, come back, use my E, come back, kind of just like staying out of mid lane as much as possible. I mean, we're never going to be in there. We do not want to be in the mid lane because most of the time we're going to be up against a champion who has 5 million dashes, who does a lot more damage to us in the early game. Think about Fizz, think about Ahri, think about Zed, think about Akali, think about Yone, Yasuo, any one of those champions who are very popular in mid lane. Talon, anyone is going to outdamage us early, so what do? We just don't be there. Our plan is to get level 3 as fast as possible, get our E, watch the map like a freaking hawk, like it's the last cookie on the counter that you made last night and your roommate has been eyeing it. You've seen him looking at it like, man, that cookie looks really good, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on, bitch, that's my cookie. You better not fucking touch it. I swear to God, you better get away from my cookie. I'm gonna bop you so hard, gonna bonk you next to the horny jail, and you're going to regret the day you even looked at that goddamn cookie. We want to keep an eye on our jungler, keep an eye out for skirmishes that we can +1, buy boots, roam, kill, profit, and sometimes come back to lane, you know, when our E is down to farm. Like, we kind of have to farm sometimes. It is something that I kind of lost track of playing Aurelion Sol as much as I do, kind of thinking, okay, I have Electrocute, I'm supposed to do a bunch of damage, I'm supposed to win my lane by fighting. No, don't do that. Just take Predator, take Teleport. It's gonna be a lot more fun. It's actually a lot more engaging than Electrocute in my opinion. It isn't like a huge change to the build, it's just changing a few things to the standard build that you see on a lot of the aggregate sites like op.gg and u.gg, but I think Predator is just the way to go. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents about it. If you find that it is useful, please do let me know in the comments down below. And if you don't like it, also tell me. Tell me the differences between Electrocute, what you think is better. Do leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe, because dragons need subscriptions. I need subscriptions because every subscription gives me more power levels and more experience as a cosmic dragon. And one day I will be the ruler of this world. So freaking Also, I stream on Twitch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every weekend, 5 p.m. EST. Please do check that out. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.